Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Case Files. In this series, we look at teams and determine if they are frauds, underrated perfectly, or perfectly rated. Today's culprit will be the Dallas Cowboys, a team who lost a lot of key players but have plenty of star power. Let's take a deep dive into the team and see if the 10 wins are valid, or will these key losses reflect on their record. The first position we'll look at is quarterback. No matter if you hate Dak or not, 37 touchdowns or 10 interceptions is really good. If you don't think he's good, then you're just biased because he's on the Cowboys. My only question with him is, can he win big games against tough opponents? We'll see next season if he can take the next step into being an elite QB. Up next is the running backs. Tony Pollard and Zeke make up a top five running back duo, and I don't want to debate who is better because they both have their strong suits. Pollard is a much better receiving back, while Zeke is a much more physical runner. They are both key pieces to the Dallas offense, and they are great pieces. Dallas's wide receiver was probably the strongest unit last season, but the loss of Cooper and Cedric Wilson, it's hard to say. Both of these players played key roles in Dallas, being the number one offense last year. And although I like CeeDee Lamb, I wonder how he will do being a receiver one for the first time in his career. Also, Michael Gallup will be coming off an ACL tear, so we have to wonder if he's going to be able to play at the same level he's playing before the injury. And I don't know how Dallas will do passing the ball without three good wide receivers. And I don't think James Washington will step into the role as wide receiver three and put up as good as production as Gallup did when he was wide receiver three. But only time will tell. As far as I can remember, Dallas has always had a good O line unit, and that doesn't change this year. They still have future Hall of Famer Zach Martin and Tyron Smith, and took Tyler Smith in the first round. So he just kind of combined them. So I'm not too concerned about this unit, even with the loss of Collins and Connor Williams. So I'll make it short and sweet. Their line is good, and there's nothing that I want to say about it. The flip side to the field will start at the D line. With Randy Gregory pulling a full 180 and signing of the Broncos, it took a massive hit. Lawrence is still good, but I don't know how to feel about this unit. But I believe Dan Quinn, who is a fantastic defensive coordinator, will find a way to put the unit together and find a scheme that will work for everyone. Next is probably the most disagreed upon position, which is cornerback. Some people think Trayvon Diggs is a top five corner, which is ridiculous. And other people like me think it's crazy. And he isn't even top 10 due to him always being burned and allowing the most yards by a corner ever. Ever. Over 8,000 yards allowed. So, yeah, understandably so, there are a lot of questions behind him. And then at his other side is Anthony Brown, who is not great because he allows a lot of penalties. He gets holding calls a lot. He gets pass interference a lot. And I do not think their safeties help. Malik Hooker is very much injury prone. And I don't even know who Ron Curse is, to be 100% honest. Cowboys fans, you want to tell me? The final position group is linebackers. We all know Micah Parsons is a future defensive player of the year. He is an absolute young stud and will give offense problems. The rest of the unit's kind of weak. Van Der Esch is injury prone and hasn't been good since 2018. Fowler is washed, and I don't even know who Devontae Bonds is. If you want to tell me who it is in the comments, you can. Maybe he's some stud I've never heard of. So after all that, are the Cowboys fraud? Short answer is no. The most likely get 5 wins against the division. Combined with the fact that they play the Bears, Lions, Jags, and Texans, they can easily get 10 wins with the stars they have on the roster. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.